Everybody, welcome back. Make sure y'all like, share, subscribe, man. Yo, this is kind of crazy, man. I didn't know that Willie and Wallo was they got a track record like that, even though I know they do good. But Tony Da Closa called Raqi Thunda. She's a ghostwriter. She wrote a lot of books. She did a lot of things, you know what I mean? So she's well known in that industry, and she ghostwritten the book that Wallo just did. But contractually, she's supposed to have got paid, and they didn't pay her at all. And she had to go through all of his lawyers and so forth and so on just to get paid. And she the one that actually wrote Wallo's book, and it became the bestseller. That's kind of crazy. And Tony Da Closa had some issues with them too previously, and he got beat by them. And she went on to write for Wallo, and he was like, hey, man, listen, man, they jerked me. You think you special? Okay, let's see what happened. And lo and behold, they jerked her too. And that's kind of crazy. Willie and Wallo, Gilly and Wallo, that's kind of crazy. Listen, look at that. Fine as frog eggs, man. Listen, man, you looking to jerk her, you should be looking for the pimples on the booty, nigga. What's wrong with y'all niggas? What's wrong with y'all niggas? And Wallo, when he be having that little light mustache, that nigga be looking kind of creepy. But salute to them niggas. I got a lot of respect, but that nigga be looking crazy sometimes. You know what I mean? Like one of them Chester niggas. But I know it ain't that. But he got that, you know, that mustache we used to say back in the days. But on story short, I ain't gonna talk your head off. But goddamn, Gilly, Beetlejuice looking ass. How y'all gonna do her dirty like that? Y'all jerking her. Y'all should be trying to jerk on her. What's wrong with these niggas? Or just do good business. Anyway, I talk long enough. Let's get right to it. Make sure y'all share, goddammit. Let's go. Oh, and by the way, I got a lot of respect for these dudes. I hope they reconcile their differences. I hope they give her the money that she deserves, because I respect Wallo and Gilly, their hustle, where they came from and where they at now. So I definitely look at and inspire by them dudes. You know what I mean? Everybody have somebody that may not like you. You know what I mean? There's going to be people that you grew up with that may like you, and there's going to be some ones that maybe feel like you did them dirty. So it happens, but I just hope they can reconcile. All right, let's go.
Hey, yo, I just told your business on IG Live.
What the fuck? What you say?
I told them about your book shit.
Okay.
Hey, look, FYI, I might be a little bit live right now as I'm calling you. So watch what you say.
Okay, good.
Don't say anything that you don't want to have on IG Live.
Yeah.
But would you confirm or deny that you wrote the book and didn't get your payment?
100% wrote the book and did not receive my payment.
Have you tried to get your money back?
Absolutely.
How long have you been trying to get your money?
Well, I stopped because it's petty. It's petty at this point.
Shit, you wrote the book. What do you mean it's petty?
I mean, after going back and forth with lawyers and lawyer fees and just a whole bunch of, certain things pay legally because I'm still in it. But yeah. It is.
That's fucked up though. Like I don't even want to throw you too much more in there, but I just had to, I brought the book up and I was like, let me call you and just like let you at least,
Yeah, at the end of the day, I wrote an entire book by myself without really having a communication. I was ghosted during the process and got the book to be a New York Times bestseller. 98% of it off the top of my head. And wasn't
So you wrote 98% of the book off the top of your head. It turns into a bestseller and you don't get paid.
Absolutely, 100%.
That's disgusting.
Yep.
Was there a reason for that you know of that you can share why you did he say nah you ain't?
Nope, no reason. it's what it is. It's the games that these folks play. It's just a big con.
Why don't you have a contract?
I did have a contract.
So you did have a contract.
100%.
So you had the contract. He just didn't abide by the contract. Is that what I'm understanding?
That's right. You got it.
And then you went into the legal process. That shit started getting expensive, and you said, "Fuck it."
Yep.
You sound about right. That's how most niggas get away. You start-
When you spending more than what you owe, then it's just like, all right, fuck it. Yeah.
You want shit? I'm writing my book. I might need to get you to look at my motherfucking book real quick. Fucking writing bestsellers.
Yeah, this isn't the first. It's the first that I've actually stepped forward and took credit for. I've been ghostwriting. That's why I even got the book to begin with. I've been ghostwriting for multiple celebrities and athletes for well over a decade. Still have multiple clients. Had other clients go New York Times bestseller. Worked on projects, Kanye West documentary, etc., etc. So I'm not new to this. This wasn't a one-off. I just
Okay, drop the resume because I didn't know that. Okay.
yeah. I mean, I can mention the Kanye West documentary because my name is in the credits. If you go to Netflix, you'll see my name there. Scroll up, but outside of that, my other clients, I can't really say who because I signed on as a ghostwriter, which is fine by me. Which I kind of appreciate that sometimes so I can get certain things off without people know my pen is behind it. But when I stepped in front of this book, which I titled myself, wrote myself, I said there was absolutely no way because I did take shorts. I knew that what I was signing for wasn't going to be, exactly what I deserved as far as monetarily. But I was like, you know what? For the credit, I'm gonna go. I'll take the back seat. And I didn't expect for it to go down like that. But hey, once a con, always a con. Once a snake, always a snake.
So you made up the whole damn book?
98% of it.
And
so, just in me speaking with publishers, which I actually, because of it, I have 2 publishing deals and I'm actually working. I was writing right now as we speak. But, I basically I've championed a whole new genre of book writing called fictional memoirs. So, yeah. Yeah.
somebody just said, knowing a woman wrote that after reading it, fucking impressive.
Thank you. I appreciate that. It took a lot. It was crazy. I literally had to put myself in the state of mind of being in prison when I was writing that book. I damn near snapped out writing the book because I had to dig deep just to formulate characters and things that may possibly have happened. There was some details in there that are true, just based off of conversations that he and I had prior to the book ever us even getting a deal. But once the deal was on the table, it's like the immediate ghosting started happening. And I'm a perfectionist and I'm a professional, and I knew that this would be an opportunity for me to, hit the charts, and not as a ghostwriter this time. So I just pushed through. But it was a fun process the entire time.
Somebody in the comments said they used Tony and they used you. I just had to laugh at that comment.
Shit, we ain't the only ones. Shit.
Hey,
we are not the only ones.
Hey, the funny part is though, so I know Rock, so, but when she started, like, my fallout with them, me and her was talking, and she started, like, doing business and shit with them, and I'm like, oh, so you think you special, huh? That
100% did.
that was my exact words to her at the beginning of her shit working with them. I was like, oh, so you think you special, huh?
That is exactly what you said. And I absolutely thought I was. I knew because I knew I was going. I knew I was going into the situation, being extremely professional, being kind-hearted, being generous with my creativity, etc., etc. So I was like, I wasn't coming to the table with anything for me to get fucked over about. That's just how I went in ignorant.
But that's how I went in. So, like, I'm telling you, like, yo, I'm like, nigga, how you fuck me over, nigga? Like, this shit don't even make sense. Like, nigga, I'm like, nigga, what?
Mm-hmm.
And that's why I told you, I was like, yo, don't think you special, nigga. Like,
I knew before. I knew. Let me see. Well, I kind of saw, like, as soon as the ink dried for the deal, I had a couple weeks to submit the first chapter of the book. It was kind of like a test, and I knew that there was, I wasn't going to be extended much help on his end as a co-author. So, I kind of knew he was going to be what I thought was going to be a lackadaisical situation. Turned out to be more like I got ghosted and stuck. So midway through the whole process, I was still like tapping in and being nice about the shit. Like, hey, can I get on the phone with you? Hey, can we? And it was just like, And so I just pushed through. I did what I had to do for me as far as getting my name. So now, with that being said, I do have 2 publishing deals right now. I'm currently working on an actual fictional novel based on 2 stories. And literally the conversation and with the publishers was based on the fact that I completely created a new genre, which is semi auto fiction. We'll call it that.
Did you actually get are you actually in his book, like, as an author or anything? Did you get like?
My name is on the front page.
Okay.
My name is on the front page, and all of the if you go to my Instagram page, where's my name on Instagram? Is it Raqi_4 real, Raqi for real? You'll see all the publishing, work came back to me. Yeah, it's well known that was my pen behind the entire book.
Wrote the entire book and they ran off on the plug on you.
Yep.
So did you reach out to Gilly and say, yo, Gilly, Wallo owe me money for the book that I wrote for him that became a bestseller? Did Gilly help you?
I definitely. I took some time because I was just like, I think I was in denial the whole time. I'm like, nah, he's not going to do me like that. And then, I definitely reached out to Gil.
What Gilly say?
Initially he was on some like, man, cuz how he do, and I'm like, cuz how he do. I'm like, huh? And in the back of my head, I'm thinking to myself, I'm like, stupid bitch, you do know cuz, you do know how he do, right? But I'm like, it wasn't supposed to happen to me. Not me. Yeah. And then it was flatline, and then, I reached out again, like, yo, you're not even gonna say nothing? You're not gonna say nothing? You're not going nothing? Yeah, it's real nasty. But it was funny because the girl that old boy was dealing with reached out to me, and she was like, not even halfway through me writing the book, she was like, stop writing the book. And I'm like, why? She was like, gonna fuck you over. He's gonna steal the book. And I'm like, no. And then I'm thinking, I got paperwork.
What happened now?
A girl that old boy was fucking with reached out to me and was like, stop writing the book, he's gonna steal it. And I was like, what you mean? So I guess pillow talking, he told her that he was gonna take the book and I wasn't gonna get credit. In fact, my credit didn't come from him. My credit came from me bulldozing and getting lawyers and all kind of shit to make sure that I received my credit. So even that wasn't handed to me. So yeah, she was like, "Don't do it. You're gonna steal the book." So if I didn't lawyer up the way I did and go as hard as I did, and in the process of doing this shit, recording a binder full from text messages and emails and everything else, I would have been out of a book. I would have done it all and not even have my name on the credit. I wouldn't be a New York Times bestseller already. Yeah. Real nasty. Real nasty.
I almost want to say that's what you get. No, actually, no, that's what you get. Because I told you, I told you that.
Let me tell you something. I'm big on accountability, right? So, what do you expect when someone has a lifetime of robbing women and whatnot? You know, like to think that you're just gonna get out and just be this chipper, happy soul, and not be a creature of habit? No. And you know, just me witnessing things being done behind the scenes to other people, for me to have thought that I was so kind, so generous with my time, and so, you know, for a lack of better words, just thorough, like they'll say. Yeah, I didn't think it would go down with me. But
yo, like real talk, I'm like, from my honest perspective, like the way that me and Lo talked on the damn daily and everything else, man, I would have never expected them niggas to do no weird shit with me. Like, I think that's why it really fucked me up. They caught me with a curveball type shit. Like, damn, nigga, like, talk to you motherfucking 6 o'clock in the morning every day, nigga. What the fuck is this shit?
Man, my billable hours prior to getting the deal was like clock in all hours of the day. Motherfuckers calling me 2, 3 o'clock, and whatever the case may be, calling me on three-way with other people on the phone, and me listening in to his, you know, other bullshit he got going on with people. Man, so much was involved, and then the deal came, and my name is on the dotted line, and the motherfucker knew. That's the crazy thing. The lady who called me, she was like, "Bitch, you was literally hand plucked to be the writer of this book, because he knows how hard you're gonna go. He knows you're not just gonna drop it." Yeah, but karma got a way. Karma got a way of handling people.
That shit's so crazy, dog. Like, that's so crazy. Like, seeing people's comments about your actual work of the book, though, like saying like they would have never known that like you had actually had involvement in it, is dope.
I mean, I had emails. I mean, the first. Now, mind you, there are edits with like that's a conversation on another end, just dealing with like one of the world's biggest literary publishers. So you have editing, and you know they have a process where they call killing your darlings, where you know you write shit that's like impeccable, and then they edit certain things out and whatnot. I remember going through the process of writing the book, and the editor and publisher would say, "Rod, you treating this book too precious. You punching so far up, literary wise, that we're gonna have to scale back and tone it down because of, you know, who I was writing the book for. Like, don't go so far and above and beyond." And my thing was, I was going so far above and beyond, I might have had at least another 200-300 pages in the background, because I when I came out and I attached my name to the book, I said I wanted a New York Times bestseller. I came straight out with it. So, wait a minute, hold on. I was doing something. I lost track of thought. Oh, so you're saying the book? Yeah. So no, the CEO of the publishing house said, my first chapter reminded him of Plato, which was like extreme. I had tears rolling down my eyes. Editors was just like, yo, you're phenomenal. I had people come out like you are a diamond in the rough. And I tell you that what you guys got was the more subdued, not dumbed down, I won't say that, but listen, my next works is going. Oh boy, it's gone. I'm aiming way over the fences. Super flashy. But it's not my first time being attached to greatness. There's other pieces that I'm attached to New York Times bestseller, other pieces that I'm attached to Emmy nominated. So this isn't the first.
Make sure you check out all Viral Access Media, aight? Hit that subscribe, stay locked in, Chubb. We got more real coming in your way.